Hi guys, this is Devajyoti here, and today we are going to try out the buffet lunch at Hakka. And this branch of Hakka is located at Lake Mall. So what are you waiting for? Come, let's eat. There are many outlets of Hakka on the heart of Kolkata, and this one is one of its newest outlet at the food court of Lake Mall, Rashbihari. Hakka is one of the finest restaurant of specialty group where you can get one of the best Chinese buffet in the town at a very decent price point. Like all the other outlets, this one is also well lit and decorated nicely with large wall graffitis, but for some reason the staffs weren't prepared to tackle the huge crowd of the weekend, and as a result the service was a bit slow. Let's start today's food journey with chicken sweet corn soup. To elevate the taste of the soup, we were provided with 2 sachets of black pepper powder and table salt. The soup had adequate amounts of chicken cubes along with sweet corns and egg whites in a strong chicken broth. The soup was truly comforting in this cold weather and tasted decent to some extent. These are the overall starters, where we have 1 veg starter along with 2 chicken starter and 1 fish starter and also chicken sui mai. Although the chicken sui mai was piping hot and freshly made, but still it failed to impress me as it didn't have the adequate amount of spices. It's pretty average, nothing that exceptional. Decent in taste. The chili potato fries was also nothing out of the box to hype about, as it's basically aloo bhaja, আর আলু ভাজার আর কি নতুন করে বলবো বলুন. These are the boneless chicken fries tossed in Szechuan pepper sauce. The chicken pieces absorb the spices of the marination really well, and it certainly has got a kick of spiciness to it. It was really a delicious starter. The chicken has got the perfect marination and it's a bit spicy, but this one tastes really nice. Over here we have the mango mustard fish. It had a beautiful mustardy flavor which was balancing the taste of the raw mango's tanginess really well. I really loved how they managed to keep all the flavors intact. The boneless basha fish fillets had a tornado of different flavors, and এক কথায় basha হলেও খাসা খেতে ছিল. Fish is a bit tangy and also mustardy at the same time. And whatsoever the fish, basha fish fillet is very fresh, but the coating of the batter could have been a bit thin. This one is the chicken hunan with bones, and once again this one also had a marvelous flavor profile. The chicken skin of the chicken winglets absorbed the spicy yet savory hunan sauce really well. The chicken was super soft and truly yummylicious, as it had tornado of different flavors going into the mouth. This one is perhaps the all the items that I have tasted till now, the chicken is very soft and the amount of spiciness is just awesome. These are the Hakka chili prawns, and I must admit it's one of the best main course item of this buffet. The jumbo sized prawns were very fresh and didn't have a thick outer coating of batter like we generally see in the case of chili chicken. It had a nice balance of spices and had a subtle taste and aroma of garlic and Szechuan peppers. The egg Hakka noodles had adequate amount of fried eggs along with spring onions, carrots and cabbage, and the consistency of the noodles was also nice, but somehow it failed to impress me once again. I don't know why, but might be adding a bit of chili oil or burnt garlic flavor could surely have made a huge difference in taste. Very ordinary in taste, but it has got adequate amount of fried eggs. It's pretty basic. The vegetable fried rice had decent amount of sweet corns along with finely chopped carrots, beans and spring onions. And to be very honest, once again it couldn't impress me as it was nothing out of the box to gorge about and the taste seemed to be a little bit bland. Nothing that exceptional once again. This is veg dumpling chili soya, which is basically smashed soybeans mixed with different Chinese herbs and spices and then deep fried to perfection before it was dipped in black soya sauce mixed with black bean paste curry. Frankly speaking, I didn't have high hopes on this curry, but to my surprise it was truly amazing in taste and it surpassed my level of expectation. It is a chili tangy sensation, a bit sweet and sour at the same time. At first bite you won't realize that you are having soybean or a soya kind of product. It's as good as a meat item, so definitely a must try. Over here we have fish in Szechuan pepper sauce, and to be very honest, the fish item had an identical taste to the fish starter item. Might be all the mango mustard basha fish fries were used to make this main course, but still it somehow tasted nice and different when it was dipped in Szechuan pepper curry. It tasted really delicious and went really well with all the rice items. It certainly has got a kick to it. It's a bit spicy on the side and the fish is very fresh and soft at the same time. These ones are the chicken in chili basil sauce curry. The soft boneless chicken pieces were literally swimming in a pool of sesame oil infused curry, which had a dominant flavor of basil along with different types of Chinese herbs and spices. The chicken was very soft and had a unique spicy taste to it. Over here we have corn potato in Singhai style. It's basically sweet corn kernels cooked with potato in a concoction of hoisin sauce along with dried red chilies, nutmeg, mace and star anise. But frankly speaking, after having so many delicious non-veg items, the flavors fall flat on face and couldn't impress me. The dessert section might have very less number of choices to play with, but all the items were cooked to perfection. This section had choco chips and melted chocolate as condiments for vanilla and chocolate ice cream, followed by the crispy darshans, which had the perfect balance of sweetness and was loaded with tons of sesame seeds. These are the almond brownies, which was totally yummylicious when tasted with vanilla ice cream, and the brownies had almonds in it, but after minutely supervising it, I came across a plenty of peanuts along with almonds, but nevertheless in terms of taste, it was simply fantastic. We were also given strawberry spring roll at the table, which was equally delicious. Thanks for making me a part of your day. So if you have enjoyed this video for whatsoever reason, consider hitting the subscribe button along with the bell icon so that you never miss another update from this channel. And do follow me at Zomato and Instagram as I post the pictures of food photography over there. And do download my Google Play Store app. Thanks for watching and I will meet you in the next one. Bye bye.